Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. The Pirates try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next, Joe Kelly, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. From the stretch, and we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Wiggins, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Grounded to short. Hardy's there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Trent Manning.
Up next for the Buccos, Trent Manning, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eric.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Brock Holt now. Running is Young. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A look at Young. Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that one just missed outside. Runners on first with one down. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Scorched to third, reined in. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Pablo Sandoval. My locker mate in 2010 when we won the World Series with the San Francisco Giants. I know he's fun-loving, and everyone worries about the offensive side, but he's got some first-step quickness that'll shock you, and a strong arm to boot.
Christopher Wiggins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Striding in, Curtis Wiggins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
Into the box now, Angel Vargas. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Vargas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And another throw over. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Carlton Fisk, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Brummett. He's got it 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Next up for the Red Sox, Pablo Sandoval. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here it comes. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll post into second here with a two-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a two-out double in the second. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
A look now to pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Two out here and a runner at second. The next 0-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Riding in once again, Christian Brummett.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Brummett is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of the ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
This is line to left. Young Jr. has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Aaron in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Trent Manning will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set. Here's the 3-2, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman Trent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trent Manning. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder Roberto.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. High pop-up. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 5-0. Ready now, Peter Aaron, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters aren't point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
No balls and a strike to count. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Ready for another chance? Eric Young Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Wiggins. And that retires the side. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Red Sox 1. Standing in, Brian Brummett. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Striding forward now is the DH, Angel Vargas. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lynn waits on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Digging in now, Scott Gifford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman. One and one. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Gifford at second with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Fred Lynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fred Lynn.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Gifford on the move. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. To his left, Wiggins. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Drilled down the line. This will get foul for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 1 out and a runner on third. The 1-2. This is popped up. Manning has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Gifford. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, Number 21, Manny Keith.
Stepping up to the plate, Randy Wiggins.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Keith is a guy that many are speculating could be moved at some point coming up, and rumors are saying that the Pittsburgh Pirates have some strong interest if the right deal can be reached.
Yeah, I think the team that acquires him knows that this is probably a rental situation. They'll have the opportunity to sign him in free agency, but they're looking for a boost for this ball club, and he certainly can provide that.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Trent Manning. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. Hardy's up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right field number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Ready to take his hacks again, Roberto Clemente, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Lynn has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter Aaron.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first. A double play.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Stepping into the box, J.J. Hardy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Wiggins.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Misses off the plate. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lynn comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Wiggins. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wiggins is retired. 2 down now. Brian Brummett will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, Angel Vargas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott
Into the box
Gifford.
now, Scott Gifford.
As it's on the ground toward the hole.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Pirates 7 and the Red Sox 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit out towards second. Wiggins moving to his right, and that's the first out.
Now batter, designated hitter, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballpark.
Standing in now, Fred Lynn.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in to try it again, Carlton Fisk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is is looked at for ball number 2. Holt at third with 2 away. Here's another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. Bucks out in front, 7-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Trent Manning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sandoval is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Christopher Wiggins.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Lynn is there. And that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Red Sox 1. Ready for another shot now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Sandoval aboard here at first with nobody out. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Steve Pierce.
Ready once again, Steve Pierce. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. It's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another chance. Curtis Wiggins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
3-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Full count. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Brummett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hunter, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Angel Vargas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Hardy ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So digging in now, Peter Aaron. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting.
Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Brummett moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Brock Holt now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Manning right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. It's the Pirates 8 and the Red Sox 1. Robbie Ross enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Young waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Brummett is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him, and a neck-high fastball that time. Breaking ball in for a strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Hardy is calling for it. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Pirates on top 8-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 22, Bob Dixon.
Striding in for Boston, Fred Lynn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Wiggins is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlton Fisk. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. There's a swinging bunt up the line. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Next up for the Red Sox, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Sandoval is off at first with 2 away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for it.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Sandoval rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Pittsburgh sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Gerald Christian earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Joe Kelly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.